Hello, you gorgeous, beautiful people out there getting slim, trying to get slim, wishing they could get slim and couldn't give a shit about getting slim. It is day 240 of my Mounjaro journey, week 35, and it is happy bank holiday Monday, the 21st of April 2025. So, I've had a little bit of an odd day. I've had an odd day. I need some advice, guys. I need advice. So, first bit of advice I need, and I need it from people who have had removed gallbladder problems. Like, have you had gallstones before? Do you have gallstones now? Or have you had gallstones in the past and had the gallbladder taken out? I've been getting really strange pains through the night. Now, first of all, a little bit of history. I haven't been in the toilet for 2 days. I had a teeny weeny bit yesterday, but not a proper go up the toilet. And I've also had my Lactulose, which usually does the trick, and it just hasn't shifted anything. So, a bit disappointing. Now, I haven't been eating big amounts of food because of me getting my teeth out, my dodgy teeth and stuff like that. Although yesterday I did eat like a proper roast chicken Sunday lunch. I just cut it all up tiny and I managed to eat a fair bit. Still haven't been at the loo this morning. But not long after I went to bed, which would have been about, I'm going to say 12 o'clock. I went to bed about 12. And I was getting these niggles in my left side. If you would say under your breast, under there, obviously under your ribs, where your liver and your gallbladder and your gallstones would be and all that. So it's like really high, tucked up under my ribs, but below me breast, my left breast. And it's one of those pains where you breathe in and it's like, Now, I've had similar things like this before, on your shoulder blades where you've pulled a muscle and you go to do something, you're like, oh, you breathe in, it's like, oh God, that hurts when I breathe in. So it's very possible that I might have strained a muscle, because I was at my son's yesterday and my grandson, who's nearly 6, was stood part way up the stairs to match my height, to give me a kiss goodbye and a cuddle, which he often does. But for some crazy reason, he decided to like jump onto me, like for me to catch him. And I only like half caught and put him straight down. And I was like, oh, you can't do that, you can't do that. What are you doing? Nearly as big as me. Well, he's up to here on me, do you know what I mean? I never thought note about it. And I was fine. But then a couple of hours after going to bed, I noticed I was getting these niggles, and I was trying to get in a comfy spot, and it's like there, and you're just like, oh. And that went on and off throughout the night. I say off because I did manage to get some sleep, found a bit of a position. Woke up early this morning, it was really bad. And I couldn't get back to sleep after that. I think it was about 6:30, something like that. I got up, had a piddle. Tried to get a comfy spot, tried different sides, tried different angles, and it's still in that spot. It's almost like, for me, I can only describe it as like, when you've got trapped wind in your belly and it's like a really sharp pain, and you could do with releasing wind to let it out. And sometimes when you do release wind, it's like, oh, it's okay now. But it's in a bit of an odd position to be actual trapped wind. And I know having gallstones can feel a bit like trapped wind. I was getting a little bit of niggle through to me back. So if you imagine having a screwdriver going in below your breastbone, through your ribs, and a little bit into your back. That's kind of what it was like. Not that I've ever had a screwdriver. But sharp. It's there now. If I get in a spot that I don't move, or if I don't breathe like that, just go, then it's just more dull. So yeah, so I'm bloody knackered. So I've had this niggling pain all day. Now, I have been taking ibuprofen and paracetamol very regularly since I got my teeth done, and I'm thinking, is it my liver protesting about all these toxins? Because I have been diagnosed, going back a few years back, with fatty liver disease, non-alcoholic, by the way, just in case anybody's wondering. Most of it just because I'm overweight, and just is what it is, isn't it? And I have had problems with my liver function. Last time I had blood tests done about 8 weeks ago, and I'd be due to go and get some more done in about 4 weeks' time, because I said, right, we'll leave it for 3 months, come back, get your liver function done again. And although my liver function's never in the normal range because of the fatty liver, which has been scanned and properly diagnosed years ago, it is, niggle. It's never in the normal range, but a couple of the things were much higher than what they normally would be. And obviously, because I'm on Mounjaro, they've got to look into these things. So I'll go back next month and get some more bloods done. So in the meantime, I need to know, God, I've waffled on for 6 minutes about shite, haven't I? I can never get to the point. Look, I'm still doing it. So I only want the feedback from people who've had it, who can say to me, yes. Now, I know my sister-in-law, she had gallstones, and for her, she thought she was having a heart attack because it was all the way around, all round her back and everything. And she had gallstones, never got them removed. And she found that she could no longer eat things like fish and chips, pastries, that type of thing, because it would really set it off. I can't say I had a lot of fatty food yesterday, because I didn't. There's probably a little bit of fat in the gravy. I had a small slice, if you had to measure it, probably be about 3 inches wide, narrow and down piece of, and it was only this high, passion fruit cheesecake, sort of like a biscuit base, so yeah, a bit of fat in that. And I had 1 Lindor ball, so I wouldn't say excessive amount of fat yesterday. And for me lunch, I just had 1 scrambled egg with a bit of milk, skim milk. So yeah. So, off the subject, on to something else now. So I've been to Specsavers today. Got my little rubber thing fitted, because that had come off and lost and snapped or whatever, so I got that done. But these glasses are like 4-year-old, because the ones I got 2 years ago, I decided I wasn't going to bother with the sunglasses transition thing, and I wasn't going to bother with the anti-glare. Why do you need all that? Just give me the basic varifocal glasses will do. And I can't wear the bloody things, can I? Because the glare is too much. I mean, it's even like when I'm talking to you, you get a little bits of reflection, don't you, in the glasses, can you see? Some of the glare would have probably wore off the anti-glare stuff on this. But the other ones are like, really, God, it reflects everything. But not only that, but when you're wearing them, everything feels like strong, especially when you're on the phone. So yes, I'll be getting some new glasses, which should be ready hopefully next week. I had a little mooch in the town, popped in boys, got myself some nice nail polish for my toes. I really like it, actually. I'll show you my toes, hang on. There we go, pretty nail polish. There we go, little pretty nail polish. And the other reason I wanted to show you that is because I can paint my own toenails now without like really struggling. I can actually just like sit in the chair, bend down and do my toenails. Non-scale victory. Cut my toenails, things like that. So I've had an interesting meal for my tea tonight, which I thought I might share with you. So I'll stick a photograph on here. And you're probably thinking, what is that? Well, obviously I can't chew things, so I'm like struggling to work and have to eat. So I've got a packet of hot and spicy chicken slices. You know, you just get these cheap packs, don't you, for $1.99. loads of chicken slices in. And I thought I'll have half a tin of pea and ham soup. I've had a fair bit of soup since I've had my teeth out, but I put extra chicken in for protein. So I had some pea and ham soup from Aldi, which is very nice, by the way, their soup. Very, very nice. It even got little bits of carrot on, and very nice. And I cut up probably something like, I don't know, 80 gram of chicken. Cut it all up nice and tiny, mixed it in. So obviously you've got this greeny, orangey colours going on in there. So that it was more filling and extra protein. And because the chicken's all cut up small, I can just kind of swallow it without having to do a lot of chewing. It was very nice. I went and put a little bit of pepper, not a lot. I thought, well, I won't put much, because I do tend to overdo it. But even the tiny little bit was too much, because obviously the chicken's peppery, isn't it? Hot and spicy. The clue's in the name, so I should have known, really. And then I put a heaped teaspoon of flax seeds in there as well for extra fibre. So not only have I got protein in the peas, the ham, and the chicken, I've also got all that fibre as well going on. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, yeah. There's the yawn. Oh, yeah. I had done well. 11 minutes, my first yawn. I've got to tell you what else I got as well in boys. It was only £1.25, and I quite like it so far. So I wanted some sun cream for my face. Factor, wherever. Oh, God, my hair's all over. Sorry, guys. Distracted. So distracted today. Tired. Now, I have got some of the once a day. It's the Calypso do. It's a bit like, the Piers Buin that you get on in the aircraft and duty free and stuff like that, which costs a fortune. It's a bit like that. And I've got some of that, and it feels a bit like an oily serum. But it dries, it doesn't stay oily. And I usually put that on as a once a day thing when I'm out in the sun. But I just wanted something when I'm not actually sunbathing, just to wear as a daily thing. Because the skin on my face, now I know I'm losing weight, and I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. I do not care about all the wrinkles on my face, which they're all showing up now. I'm going to see if I can. But it's mainly here. I've got this really bad. It doesn't look as bad now because I've put the cream on. Such bad dry skin here. Honestly, it feels like really thin skin. It's like my skin has gone very thin. But it gets to the point where it gets a bit sore even, because I'm obviously trying to gently rub off the flakiness. Gets all round here, round this part of my hairline, round here. All the way around here. A little bit there. I get a little bit this side. Now this is the side that I lay on in bed. I've even ordered some satin pillowcases, because I think they're meant to be a bit better for your skin and not like draw the moisture out your skin or something or other. Ooh, move away from the camera, Arlene. So I have got collagen powder, but I forget to have it. So I might have it for 2-3 days in a row, and then I might not have it for a week, because I just kind of forget about it. I've also got some gummies for, is it for hair and nails or something or other with biotin and blah, blah, blah. But I'm not keen on gummies, and I can't even chew the bloody gummies at the moment. So I actually had one yesterday, and I cut it into 4 and tried to swallow it. So I'm trying to make a conscious effort to have my vitamins as well, like me omega-3 oil and stuff like that. So I've just bought some hair, skin and nail vitamins, which I think were, I don't know, $2.99 in boys for 30-day supply. So I'll add them and start having them. But yeah, is anyone else having problems with the dryness of the skin? So dry. And it's not because I'm not putting stuff on. I'm using my serums. I'm using my hyaluronic acids. I'm having to use the, is it glycolic salicylic acid exfoliator. You just put a little bit on a cotton thing and wipe over, and it helps to take any excess flaky bits of skin off. I've got niacinamide, I've got collagen with vitamin C, I've got, you name it, I've got it, and I'm slapping it on like you wouldn't believe. Like this thick. all the time. My face has just gone sucking it in. So yeah, so that's the other issue I've got. Not bothered about the wrinkliness. It's the dryness and the... Can you hear it? Hang on. And this is my normal. It's really dry. Sounds like sandpaper. And I get it round here, around my eyebrows and there. Yeah. So, are you still with us? Code name, if you're still with us, to put in the comments is bank. Not with the W, no. Bank. Like bank holiday. So just put bank if you're still with us. I did a post earlier on about me moving to Spain. Did one a few days ago. And God, it's had loads of hits. It's had something like 45,000 views or something. Loads of comments. Near enough 700 comments. Did a lot of comments. And I did another post today explaining how the non-lucrative visa and all that works, so that pensioners and stuff like that can go. So if anyone's ever thought, oh, wish I could do that, wish I could go, and they haven't seen me post, go and have a little look, see what you think. Maybe it's something you could do, especially when you retire and you become a pensioner. Right, I've talked enough shite. Like I said, I've had a busy day, been to Specsavers, been around town. I hope I get a better night's sleep tonight and hope this pain goes away. Maybe when I get to the toilet, it might help things to move down the system. Because if it's blocked up down there and then you're putting food in and the food's going to take even longer to digest than normal, and, so that might not be helping matters. So, I hope you're having a lovely bank holiday and I shall see you later. Bye. Keep shrinking.